Welcome back. This is your Manchester United versus Crystal Palace match preview. Before I start, happy new month. We are in the month of February. Looking at our fixtures in January, I'll say we survived those fixtures so well. I'll say January was not that bad for us. We played 7 games in all competition, 2 games in the Europa League, which we won all of them, and United managed to qualify to the round of 16. And the game in the FA Cup third round against Arsenal away, we won that through penalties. And also, we played 4 Premier League games. The 4 Premier League games, United managed to draw against Liverpool away, lost one at against Brighton at Old Trafford, won against Southampton at Old Trafford, won the away game against Fulham. So in the Premier League, I'll say out of 4 games, we won 2, we drew 1, and we lost 1, which is not bad. The January fixtures was a bit hectic. Look at our first games, and we managed to survive those fixtures. In February, at least the fixtures are not that much difficult. Look at that. We're now going to play Crystal Palace at home. We're going to play Tottenham away in the Premier League, playing Leicester City at home in the League Cup, playing Everton away in the Premier League, and also playing Ipswich at home in the Premier. Look at those fixtures; they're not much difficult. Those are fixtures that we can really survive, and almost I'll say win almost all of them. As I would say, let's just win all of them. So look at Crystal Palace last season. They defeated us at Old Trafford. They defeated us 1-0, which was unfortunate. We didn't get a good result we expected. So I think we are coming back to get revenge against them at Old Trafford. This time they ain't winning. Looking at Manchester United performance at the moment, the momentum, the confidence that they have at the moment is something that they will want to take to this game against Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. We know that our performance, Manchester United record at Old Trafford hasn't been that good. We have lost 6 at Old Trafford. We have won for at we have lost 6 at Old Trafford. We have won 5 at Old Trafford, and we have drawn 1. Look at that record; it's not that good. And also looking at Amorim, since he took over at Old Trafford, in the last 6 games that we have played at Old Trafford, he has only won 2 and lost 4. Looking at also under Amorim, our performance at Old Trafford has not been good. So we want to change that. This year we've seen we have won 1 at Old Trafford and lost 1 at Old Trafford. So we want to keep winning much of the games at Old Trafford. We want to use Old Trafford as our strength, but you have seen it so far this season. It has been our weakness. Old Trafford has been our weakness, and that's what we want to change. We want to keep win more games going forward. Looking at Crystal Palace coming at Old Trafford, I'll say their away performance has been that good. Crystal Palace away performance is just good. Looking at they have the best defense in the Premier League, and with that defense, they've just conceded 11 goals so far in 11 games in the Premier League. The first team with the best defense. Second team in away games. Second team is Liverpool, who have just conceded 12 goals. So in terms of scoring, I would say it will be much difficult to score against them. But I know will manage to score against them. But in terms of scoring goals, Crystal Palace are not that they haven't scored that much goals in away games. So I think that they'll defend so well, and we expect to score more goals against them, which I know we're going to win. Though they're coming here knowing that they won last season, thinking that they'll win this season, which I say it won't happen. With the way we are performing now, it won't happen. We know we have been getting good results, but the performance has not been so well. Look at the way we're performing in the Europa League. We're getting results, but the performance outside the Europa League, our performance, I would say, it's quite good. But in the Premier League, it's where we're not performing so well. You see, the last 2 games we won this year against Southampton, against Fulham, we didn't perform so well. Though we won those games, we got the result that we wanted, but we didn't perform so well. That's why these players just need to pull up their show. They need to work much extra hard. We know the system. You can see it's going so well. Amorim is advancing so well the system. You can see these players, at least they're trying to adjust it, but in terms of performance, they just need to improve their performance. We saw the last 2 games, where we had only one shot on target in the Premier League, one shot on target. So we won that one. So those shots on target came from the goals that we scored against Brighton. The penalty, though we lost it, you can say against Fulham, Martinez scoring that goal, but we lost it. That's what we don't want. We want to the same performance that they've been producing in the Europa League. That's the same performance you want to see here. You can see the Europa League, we're producing more shots on target and also more total shots. And that's what we want to do it here in the Premier League. At least if they'll just bring that performance to be good. I can see at the moment we are back in terms of winning games. So far, United have gone 3 games, winning 3 games in a row in all competition, winning 2 games in the Europa League and winning 1 game in the Premier League. That I think that doesn't happen so far since I'll say even when I was there and also when Amorim is here, we haven't won 3 games in all competition consistently. We have won it. So I think with Amorim also winning his first 3 games in a row in all competition is something good. And what we haven't won is back-to-back wins in the Premier League. That's the thing that I say it's hard for these players to do. I can just say it because we haven't done it. You can see if we win a game today in the Premier League, the next game it's either we lose or we draw. So we want to all want to win against Crystal Palace so that we can go 2 games in a row. We have won 2 games in a row. That's what we want to see. A back-to-back win the Premier League. I think if they'll get a back-to-back in the Premier League, we'll at least boost much of their confidence. Look at the position that we are. We are in the 12th position with 29 points. Look at Crystal Palace, they're just behind us in the 13th position with 27 points. So we are 2 points above them. So if they'll just win against us, they will be above us and we'll be dropping down. And that's what we don't want to see. We don't want to drop down. We want to go much further and reduce that gap between the the halfway positions from there. Looking at where we are, the good thing that we are 13 points below the relegation zone, which is something good. And I think for you to survive in the Premier League, you must have at least 40 points. And we're having 29 points, at least getting 11 points for us to be 40 points to survive will be something good, which I know these players can do it. But we want to at least reduce that gap from where we are and the half in the halfway of the table. At least we need to get at least in the position 7, 6 there to at least play in the Europa League. That's what they need to do. Look at that. Even if we win today, we're still not going. We're not even going to be a half of the table. We're not even going to be the 10th position. If you win today and Brentford lose, probably will be in the 11th position because Brentford are in the 11th position with 31 points. We are in the 12th position with 29 points. So if we win against Crystal Palace, will be at least 11th position. Won't be bad with 31 with 32 points, won't be, but at least we'll be keeping on winning games. And also these players, the way they're turning up, it's something will look like, see like a player like Mino played in the 10th position against FCSB. I know people say that FCSB in the Europa League, but Mino really played so well. Even him, he said he had the freedom that he deserved. You can see the way he was holding the ball, you can see the runs that he was making. He was just good, producing an assist and scoring goals. That's what we want to see these players. We are seeing how Ruben Amorim came. We saw Ahmad Diallo being put in the right wing back position where he plays so well. Ahmad playing behind a striker, he doesn't play so well when he plays as a right wing back. So you can see the right wing back, Ahmad is playing so well. You can see Madrui being put to play as a back three, plays so well. You can see Maino, he was tested in the 10th position behind a striker. He played so well. So you can see Amorim is now he can get the better out of this play, knowing that if he plays them in a certain position, he will get the better out of them. Even if Rashford could be at the moment now with our strikers not scoring, I think that when Amorim first came, he saw Rashford as a 9 and playing there, and we saw Rashford scoring. But the reason Rashford is not available. So I think you can see Amorim trying to test this place in different positions, and you can see it's kind of working. You can see that we saw Mino recently being tested playing as a left 10 and really worked so well. It's just comfortable. So do you think that Mino should play in the left 10 behind a striker? Let me know your comments in the comment section below. I think Amorim has much confidence in these players, and also these players I see have much confidence in them. So this momentum winning thing, they need to continue with that. We need to win more games in the Premier League going forward. January was tough. February, I can say the fixtures are fixtures that we can really handle so well, and if we can really win, if these players just work much harder, we can do it, and we can really work well with it. We can see Toby Coyle come in, played so well. You can see Alton in the Europa League perform so well. And you can see Onana kept a clean sheet in the previous game against Fulham. So him coming to this game, he wants to keep more confidence. Also, we want to keep a clean sheet. That's what we want to see. Onana started so well with keeping clean sheet. He was on top of the Premier League, the goalkeeper of the most clean sheet, and I think the moment he's a little bit down, so he needs to 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 improve and work much harder to keep. We want him to keep more clean sheets. So far, I think he has 7 clean sheets. This game against Crystal Palace or Old Trafford, I expect him also to keep another clean sheet. So that's just it. Diego Dalot going. I think our right, our wing backs need to move forward. In the game against FCSB, they're not threatening. Malacia and Dalot, they're not threatening that. And we saw when Amad Diallo came and Garnacho came, they were much pace in that game. That's what I want to say. If we have our left wing back and our right wing back, they need to be moving forward by attacking and causing Matri. That's what we're not seeing so much. The Lord, we don't see. I didn't see that in the Lord in the game against HSB. Same with Malaysia. So that's what we want to see from our right wing back and left wing back. I know Adama Diallo was rested in this game against Crystal Palace. He will be available. Also, Garnacho was rested, so he came and produced an assist. So in this game, I expect him to start. Højlund, so far he hasn't that. You can see need just to keep improving. So we expect Zaxi to start in this game. We saw Zaxi come in the second half and he kind of played so well. So a win is what I expect to see. A win is what I expect to see in this player. And at Old Trafford, though we haven't had some good record, but we need to keep winning more games. I'm optimistic. We're going to. I'm just saying. Let me just say we are back to winning. I'll say we are back. The storm. I'll say the storm that Amorim said. I'll say it's kind of reduced. The storm is not that much heavier. It's kind of in the middle there, but all in all, things are just looking good for us so far. 3 games in a row in all competition, 3 wins in a row in all competition, and I expect another one to be 4 in a row, to be 5 next game, to be 6 like that. Need to win more games going forward. The score that we have is not that good, but that's what we have, and that's what Amorim is working with. We have new arrivals. Doku will be expected to be today in Manchester United for his medical and to sign the deal officially. And they can see if Amorim will get the good players, things will be good. January, 2 days until the January transfer window closes, and so far we haven't signed. We've only signed Patrick Dorgu, and we expect to either sign Tel the Bayern forward, Tel from the 19-year-old forward from Bayern. That's what we're expecting to see it before the transfer window closes. So that's just it, and hopefully we will be able to sign him. He might be able to help us in scoring goals. I saw his videos on YouTube. He's just good in terms of finishing, in terms of making those runs, in terms of holding the balls. His strength is kind of good. He's just good. So get him for the young transfer window ends, and him playing for us in those 6 months would be something good. At least we might have someone who will be scoring goals. At the moment, our 2 forwards are not scoring goals, and having Tel will be something good to the team. So I think that's all I had for you. Smash a like in this video. Thank you for watching. Talk to you in the next one.